Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that. What does that mean, reduce
What
access?
I don't understand, what I want to know is why they're even we know that they've got a long wish list of things that they want to do to us, things they want to control. But why on earth are they attacking contraception in this century? What's behind that?
Because if they attack contraception, they're attacking something that a woman can do to control their body.
Yeah, but it's a little bit more than that. I don't know if you notice, if you've heard Senator Tommy Tuberville
I
speak.
try not to listen to him.
Well, yeah, I know it's difficult to hear what he has to say, but he keeps mentioning that we need more babies because we need more workers.
What
And
the
so,
frick?
My goodness. Oh,
yeah, yeah. And so, I mean, it's a thing in the US. We don't have enough, we have a labor shortage. And so, I mean, that's a long game. Like if get all the women pregnant that are able to get pregnant, and then, 20 years from now, or actually not even 20 years from now, because in a lot of states like Arkansas and a couple of others, they've changed the child labor laws so that children can work in factories and, you
right.
know, all sorts of things. So they want more workers, and this is their dumb plan to get them. Like there's people all over the world that would be happy to come here and work, but
Yeah,
they
yeah,
don't.
they close the borders and then they make all these women who don't want the children have children. I
Yeah.
suppose it's also one of these white Christian nationalist things that they want to produce, babies of a certain type, uh,
Yes.
because they have this idea that the white women are not having enough babies. I have heard that. I live in Germany, and I have some uh, friends who are the right wingers in Germany, and they talk like that. They really are worried that there aren't enough German babies being born, and that's why they would control
Yes.
contraceptives in Germany. So it might be something like that.
Yeah, except the ultimate birth control is not to have sex with men. What was that Greek story where all the women stopped having sex?
Lysistrata, yeah.
Lysistrata. Yeah, that's right. That is the ultimate birth control.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, you'll no
yeah.
no sex for you. Like that's. I mean, I wish that women could take a stand like that. I mean, I've always liked that story.
I
Where they're
know.
just
Yeah,
like, yeah,
I
sorry,
love.
dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's so many topics that we can talk about, and there's so much going on. But I think the
Mm.
most important thing that we can say is
Vote.
That's vote.
vote.
Everybody has to
Very
vote.
good.
Really,
Vote.
it's the ultimate um,
Yeah.
solution to the long list of problems. They have their wish list, their wish list for what they want to accomplish if they get back into power. We have a wish list too, and the only way our wishes are going to come true is if we vote from abroad. That is the solution. And if you don't vote,
Yep.
then you get what's coming to you essentially.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. We'll get the government that we deserve because we have apathy if we don't vote. And to believe anything that any Republican or Donald Trump would actually say, or Nikki Haley, um, it's
Mm.
they're all just lying to you. What they want you is barefoot and pregnant and in the kitchen. Like just like that's I used to hear things like that, from older people when I was a kid about women being barefoot and pregnant. And yeah, we don't want that to happen. I don't want to
No,
be barefoot and
again,
pregnant.
it sounds so primitive. It sounds so something, from a
Yeah.
from a tale
Yeah.
of centuries ago.
Yeah.
But
The point about Nikki Haley, I think, is really important. That she's trying to win an election. That look at her record. and look at what she's done in the past and look at her words.
Mm.
She's who she said she is in the past.
Uh-huh, right.
And
Yeah.
and not to be confused by who she's trying to be to win an election.
Yes, exactly. Say anything, do anything. That's what they all will do. And then when they get in office, they're only going to follow, what was this plan 2025 or
The
what was it
Heritage
called?
Foundation is this plan 2025 that outlines some really terrifying plans and measures. That I think one of the most terrifying things is the replacing career public servants in the government with hand-picked Trumpers, MAGA people, so that things would have been worse when Trump was in
Mhm.
office, but he was often blocked by Republicans who were kind of normal people in normal jobs within the government, and he was frustrated and blocked by those people. And in a second term, one of the big plans, one of the first day plans, day one, is to replace those government employees with lackeys, essentially.
Yes. Yes, it's kind of as a former civil servant, um the government has all sorts of rules, and we as employees had to follow them. And they don't want that anymore. They just want, if Trump says, I don't know, like go blow up somebody, then people are just like, yes, sir, whoosh, weird, we'll do it. And that's not how you run a democracy, but he doesn't want a democracy. I'm always shocked when his people, it's like they don't really understand that democracy isn't just you get your way all the time. You have to, if you lose an election, you just take over. If things don't go your way, you just storm through or whatever. And that's scary. And I don't want it. So please vote. And yeah, I know we got a little, we've got so many things to say,
We
and we're gonna
do,
say
we
more.
do.
We're gonna
Yeah.
say more, and we'll see you on the next time.
All right.
Bye.